He might come over here.
Oh my gosh. All right, guys. What you're looking at is the fully furnished room that we got hooked up for. Special shout out to Costanoa. They gave me the hoodie. They hooked it up with the whole room, all the amenities. This beautiful bed, TV, and special shout out to Kyle and Manny from Instagram. Thank you guys so much for the support. We made it this far, guys. We got a few days left, and then the hike is over. And for the last couple of days, I've been hella chilling, relaxing my feet, trying to rest up my feet, get better, get back to normal. But yeah, guys, it's nice to get to this spot, relax. It's definitely the highlight of the trip. As it comes to like places to go and stay and see, there's all sorts of amenities here. There's a general store. There's a restaurant that they so kindly provided a couple meal coupons for dinner, breakfast, some drinks and such. And in addition to that, there's a hot tub, there's saunas, there's all sorts of different ways that you can relax and get your vibe right out here. There's also a wellness spa close to several trails right by the ocean. You can go out towards the bridge. The unit that I'm in right now has a deck behind it as well as a fire pit. So I'll be doing a fire later on to end the night. But yeah, overall, just very excited, very blessed to be here. And so excited to show you guys the rest of the adventure. Thank you for watching. Let's go check this place out. He's munching. He wants that. Can you reach it?
I'm gonna feed you. Can I
Snitch on you.
He said I'll snitch,
I'll snitch on you.
Oh,
Watch.
yeah.
He starts, bah, bah.
Yeah, he is.
My boy. You looking like Cat Williams with that goatee in there. Ain't no way. All right, guys. Made it to day 38. Crazy. We're in Half Moon Bay. And guys, the last couple of days, I have not spent almost any time or even had the idea to really film as much. Just getting this far and having done as much as I have up to this point, I'll be honest, guys, I was pretty tired and I needed some rest. And when you get into that rest state, it's like being in flow state. When you get into flow state, you just go, 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 go. Time passes by, you don't even realize it. You're just in the routine. Well, the same thing happens when you get into rest state, because it was like, yo, 2 days passed by like nothing. And I'm like, damn, I really haven't been filming that much. And so just to give y'all a little update, Costanoa, the brand I'm repping right here, they reached out. Special shout out to Kyle and Manny from Costanoa, who put together a amazing like package, like hospitality. Got me the room, hooked it up, meals, everything, guys, the whole 9 yards. I'm gonna post some short content on there that we're making for IG, for TikTok. But yeah, unfortunately, I didn't do any long videos. But I'm not too worried about it. You know, I wasn't pressed on it, and in my mind, I was like, man, I'm here to relax, get my vibe right. And so, yeah, we had the hotel, we had the rest day. And then we had the ultimate rest day at Costanoa. So your boy's been hella chilling for a few days. My chargers died like 2 days ago. The first time I really ran out of juice on the whole walk, ran out of power from the chargers. But yeah, nonetheless, I had to force myself to start walking today, because I was like, dog, I'm supposed to finish on Sunday the Golden Gate Bridge at 6 p.m. Now I checked the forecast, it's gonna be raining. It's gonna be raining, which is pretty whack, but I'm just hoping that it clears up, man, that we could get a cool 2-hour window where there's no rain and you can see the sunset. And we could conclude this journey, guys, because I'm ready, I'm eager, I'm excited to start what's next. and to just get a reset from all of this, man. I'm very much tired, but so blessed to be here nonetheless. I learned a lot of lessons, met some amazing people along the way. You really know who's there for you in times like these. So shout out to everybody that's been supporting, holding it down, and blessing me throughout the trip. Made it to a little creek. But yeah, I'm a little out of it. I'm a little tired. It's because the last 2 days, bro, I sleep, get in a hotel bed, wake up, just want to go back to sleep. Just want to go back to sleep. I want to sleep for like 2 full days. And, you know, I'm not there yet. I got to finish this thing out strong. But to backtrack and to walk through a little bit about what's going on, now that I've sort of cleared a little bit of the webs out of my head. So when I got to Santa Cruz, day 36, maybe? Day 35, day 36, either one. I had acquired some new blisters. And the reason why is because I got new sandals. Anytime you wear a new Birkenstock, it don't matter how much you wear a Birkenstock, the new one, the rubbery ones, are going to like rip your skin in certain spots. And so I had also made a conscious decision to get a larger size in these from the size that I normally have gotten ever since I've been wearing them, because I got a larger size of my other sandals, whatever, it worked out. So the spot where it, the pressure acquires a cruise or whatever on the sandal is different on this foot. And I had worn those a handful of times, but I hadn't really full scented in those yet since the day I got them. And so, yeah, I was running through, you know, what do I wear? I can't wear the Tevas right now because I had, looking back in Santa Cruz, some bad rashes on my toes that were from the salt water getting into the Teva and then it rubbing on my toe. And so, long story short, I done ripped up my feet. As you can see right there, it's still bleeding from when I took the sock off yesterday. But overall, my feet were just in shambles, dude. I had to take a break. And so the reason why I took a break for as long as I did, well, one, I was offered hospitality resources by amazing, beautiful people in the community. So that's one. And two, because my feet were pretty bad and I have to finish out strong. And so I say all of that to say I was trying to come to some sort of resolution or justification as to why I got to Half Moon Bay and how the hell I got here from the last video I did, but I haven't remembered the last video I did. So timeline, current events, made it to Santa Cruz. Special shout out to Shmeev, got me a hotel. However, it was about 8 miles south of Santa Cruz. So I had to go backwards, maybe not 8, but it was damn near like Capitola. I had to go backwards to get to the hotel. So I go to the hotel, chilling. And shout out to one of my supporters that wanted to come through the next day, wanted to give me a ride and help me out. And it was raining. It was pouring down rain. I'm like, damn, what do I do? My feet are cut up pretty badly. But the plan always was that I would go to San Jose and that I was going to walk from San Jose all the way to the finish line. So I go to San Jose, have an amazing time, pull up on a bunch of homies, do a cool cash giveaway. We're just doing all kinds of fun stuff in San Jose. And, but yeah, the rain is still out there a little bit. It wasn't the best of weather. My feet were still cut up. So I was getting driven around. And then ultimately the plan from there was, after this, I'm gonna have my homie drop me off in Half Moon Bay, because then that gives me the distance to where I'm not gonna miss the deadline on Sunday. People aren't gonna be at the bridge waiting for me. And so then yesterday, special shout out to Kyle and special shout out to Manny from Costanoa reached out. Hey bro, it's on the way. It's a little, I wanna say it's before Pescadero, but it's in between Davenport and Half Moon Bay. Easy enough to say. And they're like, dude, come through. We bless you, get you right. And holy, bro, they did. Holy, your boy got jumbo steaks falling off the plate. You feel me? Fitted on a cutting board. The whole thing was an experience, and it was amazing. And so then that brings me to this morning. Sorry, I'm so out of it. I'm tired, man. I'm just trying to think. Brain is fried. I'm hella fried. You feel me? I'm hella fried right now. And so that brings me to this morning where the weather's finally cleared up. I'm in Half Moon Bay. I haven't yet explored here. I'm gonna walk from here to Pacifica later, and then I'm gonna meet up with the followers tomorrow in Pacifica. And then that gives me the time to get to the Golden Gate and to have everything lined up and situated so that Sunday, the final stretch, is gonna be from the park, however long it takes for me to get there, whatever. But yeah, guys, much needed break. I didn't expect that I would take 2 full days like that, but your boy really needed it. And now I'm feeling better. We're in Half Moon Bay. Got all this out of my chest. I had to clear the webs out of my mind to be able to try and articulate my message so that you could understand what I'm saying, because it's been a while and I need to get back in my car. I need to get this funk off my body. Got me Googling what kind of funk can you acquire in your body. Oh, it's bacteria. So it ain't coming off when I shower with my normal soap. I ain't never had it like that, but it makes sense. That's why some people smell like so bad, bro. It's bacteria. That soap ain't doing the job. You feel me? So I can't wait to get this off. But yeah, day 38, Half Moon Bay. We almost done with this journey. I got to push from here to Pacifica. I'm going to be fighting against the weather because the forecast says it's going to rain. And then once we get to Pacifica, I mean, it always rains there. Meet up at Taco Bell tomorrow with all the followers, probably like 12 to 3, something cool, something chill. And then that's it, man. Golden Gate on Sunday. Let's go. Appreciate you. All right. Y'all gonna have to excuse me for my litness, bro. Just not being in the flow state really has it takes a little bit of resetting, recalibrating. But I feel like I'm getting back into the flow, just being outside walking. Look at that whale watching here. This is one of the most famous spots in all of surf history. And I have to do a little double check. But I believe that the largest wave ever surfed happened here, where we're about to go. And so we got a few miles of a walk to get there. But hey, it's a beautiful day. I was just out here 2 days ago. It was pouring down rain. So I really didn't get much footage. But guys, these are some crazy waves, bruh. This is insane. It's crazy to think that I've walked like almost the entire coastline to get to the part where the big waves are. Everywhere has looked like it's had big waves until you see this place. This is scary. I bet you there ain't a single person in this damn water right now. Hold on. I'm dragging it. Let me show y'all. You can't really tell based on the video, but boy, there is just absolute power, force, and strength that these waves will take anything out. Nothing will slow these waves down but themselves. But yeah, it's a gorgeous day. I think we're on Friday. Hitting it on a Friday. Oof. Yeah, special shout out to Chip, man. What a nice guy. I met him at the Safeway down the street. And he wanted to take me here. I was like, bro, I'm good. He's like, nah, let me take you here. He gave me his number. It's a nice guy, man. Such a nice guy. He's a fireman. Appreciate the firemen out there that work hard, saving us. Let's get this beach shot. Wow. Yeah, there's all kinds of rip currents in here. If you know a thing or two about rip currents, you can see them from the shore. Where the waves kind of weirdly separate and collide, and there'll be a straight line that goes through it. But yeah, nothing but white water, bubbles, just big waves over here. And down in the distance is the Mavericks. No, not Dirk Nowitzki, not Mark Cuban, not Anthony Davis, the Mavericks. Let's go check them out. All right, guys, we're back. Dude, I was so cooked this morning when I was trying to talk to you. Could not wrap a thought around my head if I tried. But now I'm feeling better. Back in the routine. I am a creature of habit. something I've learned from this walk is that if I don't set myself up for a busy, movement-based day, I will fall into a no movement at all, relaxed day. It's just the way I'm wired, man. I like chilling too much. But yeah, glad I got to chill for a few days, take a load off my feet. They're doing a lot better. And just met a really, really cool guy named Chip, a fireman out of Half Moon Bay. He's also a shredder. And he sent me on a mission to go see the Mavericks. And so we're about to walk over there right now. Gonna pass through Granada, Moss Beach, see the Mavericks and Pacifica. And all in all, it's a 13-mile walk from where I started to where I'll finish. Day 38. And after today, we are going to be in Pacifica tomorrow. Probably get there tonight and camp. But we will be in Pacifica tomorrow doing a full meetup with the followers. Probably going to literally hang out there all morning and maybe even all day. Like, it's going to be that much fun. And I'm that much closer to the Golden Gate. I think from there to the Golden Gate is maybe 16, 17 miles. Decent walk, nothing to just scoff at. But yeah, we're closing out strong, guys. Holy, the last few days have been a blessing. Shout out to all the supporters, everyone rallying, people throwing together hotels, resorts, giving me rides, bringing me supplies. So blessed to be alive. It's a great day, day 38. But yeah, just gonna enjoy the last basically real stretch of desolation. And then once you're in Pacifica, man, you're not that far from San Francisco. You're right down the street. So this is going to be the last full, kind of like full send day. And I also want to brief everyone that with the weather and as well as with the scrapes that I've acquired on my feet where the straps of my shoes and sandals go, it's made it basically impossible to heal my feet and keep walking at the same time. So it was necessary to take a few days. In addition to that, the weather. It was pouring down rain nonstop for like 3 days. So it just all worked out perfectly. And I was placed gently at Half Moon Bay this morning from my beautiful camp at Costanoa, about 26 miles south from here. And so we will have to crunch the numbers. All in all, I've had to get a lot more mileage in car than I ever would have wanted to or thought that I would ever have to. But I'm truly blessed for all the times that I did, because man, it sure as heck is a lot easier to just hop in the car and get to the next spot. But yeah, trying to remain disciplined for the last few days and get back in the routine of the walk, because I feel like for 2-3 days, man, just chilling, not walking, dude, you lose your momentum. Check it out. That's where we're going. The biggest waves in all of America are on this beach that I'm at. Pretty epic. I want to say that the tide has subsided, that it was a high tide leaving out when I got here. And so we'll see what happens over there. But yeah, it's a great day to be alive. Day 38, let's go. Guys, this is crazy. I don't know about other people, but like for me personally, when I get close to somewhere legendary, you could feel it. And for whatever reason, ever since I seen that little Doppler looking little golf ball thing in the distance, I'm sure it's probably like a radar or weather thing, all I could think about is that the record for a surfer was done on that beach. There's literal legends that conquer 100-foot waves that come over here. The aura is purging through 3 beaches from here. I can feel it. We're getting close to the Mavericks. Come on, man. We're walking. It feels so good to be walking and outside after a couple of days of rest. Just met some amazing people. They're like, hey, are you the guy that's walking from TikTok? Which happens from time to time, and it's pretty cool because they walk past me and then they turn around and ask me to say what's up and do a photo. So shout out to y'all. So sorry, I can't remember the names. My brain is fried when it comes to names. If I don't get a person's name and save it in my phone, chances are I'm forgetting that name this week. I've just been super meeting a lot of people. Like, I feel like 2 days ago I met like 16 people. Holy, the love is real. Appreciate y'all. Let's go check these Mavericks out. Oh yeah. Special shout out to Owen and to Chip. Chip is a guy that I met earlier today at the Safeway, and he's from around here. He's a fireman, and so he's got experience with this area, and he just pulled up on me after I seen him about 2 hours ago, and he pulled up and found me on trail. And then him and Owen in a cool off-roading vehicle just gave me a ride here so that I could hike up this hill and show you guys the Mavericks. Let's go check it out. Check it out. Made it to the top. These bros are chilling. And there's the waves. For anyone interested too, the giant golf balls are actually radars. Something I'm familiar with in Florida. We got a lot of those. So I pretty much assumed that that's what it was. But yeah, you're not able to access this property. It's off limits. Made it as far as we can. These bros know what they're doing, man. They got the vibes. They're just chilling watching the Mavericks. Just taking it all in, guys. It's not every day that you get to be... Whew. All right. I wanted to say something heartfelt and thoughtful, but I do not want to fall down this. And it is super loose, gravelly dirt. What I was trying to say is you got to soak it all in, brother. Check it out. You could just wait. I mean, these are massive waves, bro. These are like 20-foot bombs plummeting into the rock. You could see there's spotters on jet skis. I mean, this is the real deal. The Mavericks, brother. So definitely when this comes back, because I believe it's seasonal when the waves get really crazy, you could count me in. I'll be here. We're gonna pull up on the Mavericks during the right time of year. But yeah, unbelievable. Look at these waves. Look at that. They're doing their own thing, bro. It's actually crazy to see them just pummeling through. Those rocks are pretty tall. Special shout out to Owen and to Chip for the hospitality. They escorted me. I was like right over there just like 10 minutes ago, and they drove me around, so appreciate that. They just really wanted me to get a chance to see the Mavericks. And now we're about to climb down this and get back on track. We've got like maybe 10 miles to Pacifica, 13, something like that. Let's get it. You know you're getting into a Pacifica when the fog just rolls in and it's wet. So we are officially right around the corner from Pacifica. Pretty excited. It's a beautiful spot I've never even seen before, this whole section. Pretty iconic. We made it to the corner of ocean and beach. That's a good sign. But yeah, you can see the storm is just absolutely menacing up ahead. Where ultimately we gotta go, kinda. But yeah, that's Pacifica. That's this area. You gotta stay ready in case it gets wet. I got the tarp in the back that I might have to set up here in a minute. Either that or find somewhere and throw the tarp over it, over my bag. Oh, look at that. Looks like that house got burnt. That's sad. Dang. You hate to see it. Really doesn't get much better than this. It's nice out. The sun isn't even really shining, but it's bright. It's a cool climate out here, man. You would love it. If you're in a hot climate and you came here, you'd be like, what the heck? But yeah, it's super, super misty, gray, kind of got its own little aura to it. And it's not that far from San Francisco. It's crazy. Once I get to Pacifica, man, we're only a few miles from San Francisco. It's insane to think that we're that close. So this is going to kind of be the last stretch of stuff like this. There is another stretch after Pacifica in between, but we're getting to the end of these nice little foresty, cool stretches. About to start a 9.6 mile hike with 1,600 feet of elevation up and around the mountain to Pacifica. And yeah, we're gonna get that popping. Let's go. Day 38. These horses just chilling. It smells so clean out here after the rain. That's the mountain we're about to get over. Got ourselves a nice hike. Very excited. About to touch down in Pacifica tonight. Should probably get to the ridge of this thing in a decent, quick little scramble. So I think I'll be able to catch a sunset, unless I'm on the descent. But we'll see where I'm at. Let's go get it. Look at that. Chilling. Come on, man. It's an uphill hike. Day 38. Why not spice it up and hike something nice? The sun is never out over here. It is, but it's rare. I feel like it's more common to be foggy and rainy. So I'm grateful for this sunshine and to be at this exact spot with this sunshine. Woo, baby. Been going uphill. Just absolute gasser. But we're just getting started on this puppy. We got a little ways to go. Let's do it. All right, we made it to the highest point of the hike. Just an absolute gasser from down maybe 1,200 feet from where I'm at. Check this out. Give you a perspective. We were just over there earlier at the golf balls. Sun's still up. It's an absolute banger of a day. Day 38, man. Coming down the mountain on a clear day to Pacifica. Let's get back on trail. Should have just kept filming, guys, because 10 seconds later I opened up on the trail and look, it's Pacifica. This is such a cool trail. You're like carved out into the bushes. The perfect little walking path. It's gonna take us down to town, baby. Look at that. Making our way down the mountain. What a beautiful peak and amazing views. It's crazy, guys. This is like kind of an unbelievable experience to be this far. Only got a little bit of time left. I was just on live on Instagram, sharing it with the followers. Follow me on Instagram, guys. By the time you're watching this, I'll have been done with the hike. We'll have celebrated 100,000 followers on Instagram. We're closing in on it. We're around 99 right now. We're very close, closing in on it. So I'm very proud of that, very excited. Follow me on there where I go live, post a lot of daily stories and content. But yeah, we went live and hiked down the mountain. It's been a beautiful day. But in the live is when I realized that there's only 48 hours left of the hike, guys. Like the hike is coming to an end, as crazy as that is. I remember thinking like that I was weeks away from it or so far from it, and to have made it this far, to have been gone from like pretty much my entire life outside of my backpack and phone for the better part of 5.5 weeks, it's crazy. But yeah, we're very excited, about to get down this mountain, get some food, chill out. We're about to touch down in Pacifica. Let's go. Smells amazing, guys. Like the rain with the flowers. Pacific Northwest, bro. Nice and green, misty. I love Pacifica. Check this out. Just sitting on the stump. All right, guys. There's a bonfire that got called in. It looks like it's all the way. I know where it's at. It's over there, but I didn't tell the police. Someone called about a bonfire. But dang, bro, they showed up with the police, the fire department. I got my tent. I just set it up. My homie that owns a hibachi truck just pulled up on me too. Crazy. I thought they were literally about to walk up to me. They all were coming towards me, and they walked right past me. So they're looking for the bonfire, and then I'm sure they might come say something to me about this tent after, but we'll see.